To keep you updated on the capital and financial markets, here is a recap of what happened.
China is considering slashing pay of fund managers who underperform their benchmarks as part of a broad overhaul of the nation's 33 trillion yuan mutual fund industry aimed at boosting long-term investments, according to people familiar with the matter. The China Securities Regulatory Commission is proposing a 50% pay reduction for fund managers if products overseen by them record a loss or return 10% less than their performance benchmarks, said the people, asking not to be identified discussing a private matter. Such pay cuts are part of a long-term assessment mechanism the regulator is trying to establish, the people said, adding it was not clear what time frame it would be applied over. The sweeping measures come as policymakers seek to attract more long-term capital into the nation's stock market amid slowing economic growth and an escalating trade war with the US. China's benchmark CSI 300 index has gained about 1.7% this year. Cryptocurrency investment fraud is the latest trend in commercial crime, with professionals and senior citizens increasingly falling victim to these scams, said Bukit Commercial Crime Investigation Department Director Datuk Seri Ramli Mohammed Yusuf. He said senior citizens, especially those aged 60 and above, should be cautious and not rush into cryptocurrency investments. Some use life savings and even borrow money to invest because they are attracted to the promise of high returns, he said. Indonesia's central bank has intervened boldly in the foreign exchange market as the rupiah hovers around 5-year lows amid concerns over a sluggish economy and President Prabowo Subianto's expensive policies. The attempt to boost investor confidence in Southeast Asia's largest economy comes a day after Jakarta's main stock index fell as much as 7.1% to its lowest point since 2021. Equities recouped some of the losses on the 19th of March, gaining about 1%. However, the currency declined as much as 0.7% against the dollar. The size of Malaysia's investment management industry surpassed the 1 trillion ringgit mark for the first time in history in 2024, driven by strong unit trust fund sales and favorable market conditions, the Securities Commission Malaysia reported. The assets under management of Malaysia's investment management industry reached 1.07 trillion ringgit as at the 31st of December 2024, up from 975.48 billion ringgit in the previous year, according to the regulator's annual report 2024. Unit trust funds played a key role in driving assets under management growth, benefiting from positive valuation effects in the equity market. Overall, the industry saw steady net inflows throughout the year, supporting its consistent upward trajectory. A key factor driving the assets under management growth was a shift from 2 years of net withdrawals to more money being invested than withdrawn. Unit trust funds recorded net sales of 9.69 billion ringgit in 2024, largely driven by mixed asset funds. A broad-based recovery in sales was observed in the second half of the year, potentially signaling renewed investor confidence amid improved market conditions. Only 2% of financial influencers, commonly known as finfluencers, are registered with the Securities and Exchange Board of India, but a staggering 33% provide explicit stock recommendations, according to a study by the global not-for-profit organization Chartered Financial Analyst Institute. The study raises concerns over the growing impact of finfluencers on investment decisions. Highlighting a lack of regulation and accountability, the study notes that 63% of finfluencers fail to adequately disclose sponsorships or financial affiliations, raising serious questions about conflicts of interest and the potential for investors to be misled. Investors must remain vigilant, seek investment guidance from SEBA-registered advisors, and evaluate the credentials of the influencers they follow, said Aroti Porwal, country head of CFA Institute, India. Watch the latest episode of Coffee Talk to find out about what is going on in the industry, exclusively on FIMM's official YouTube channel. Read the latest issue of the e-Zine available at FIMM's official website to stay updated about what's going on in the industry.
This has been the FIMM TV Weekly Recap. Be informed, stay updated. Be sure to like, share and subscribe.